you listen to the pollsters right now, 70% of Americans don't support the war. But if you go down the street and you look around, you don't really see it. And when we started this film about 4 or 5 years ago, the idea was to try to remind people what it means to take a stand and to get out there and raise your voice and have it heard, regardless of whether you're a Republican or Democrat. And that was truly my goal going into this project. I didn't intend this to be a leftist film or something, a conservative film. It was about encouraging people to raise their voice. And the idea was to try to do it. I believe, and I think most of us would agree, that most social change is brought about by youth movements and by younger people. So in order to inspire them, we tried to create the film in a youthful language. There's no interviews, there's no talking heads. The people you see on screen are in their 20s and early 30s, and I hope audiences are inspired by their actions as I was. I was just absolutely blown away by the sort of courage and the ability that people have to sort of put themselves in harm's way to allow their voice to be heard. And I thought it was something that was generally sort of lacking. Someone was asking me earlier, who's Abbie Hoffman? Where is Abbie Hoffman today? Is it Jon Stewart? Where is it? I don't know. I haven't really seen him. I'm trying to make an entertaining film. You know, it's not just all politics. And, you know, I think in the spirit of Yippee, if you know, that was kind of one of the mantras of my films. The anti-war movement was a little stale at the time that Abbie and Jerry brought theater and color into the movement, and sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and turned politics into a party. And so my goal in making this film was to do something that was first and foremost entertaining. Because if people didn't see the film, then the message would be lost anyway. So it's, I think, politically a little more hard-hitting and edgier than some of the, maybe something like Friends with Money, but I think at the end of the day, I just was hoping to entertain you guys for a couple hours tonight.
It's historical, it's got historical relevance now, we're far enough away from it. I don't know, I felt that when you see it, you're going to see what went wrong with the movie, as much as how good, what was right about it. I mean, now I look back in retrospect, and I can see where they went off, as well as where they were on. And that has, I think, great relevance for an audience today.
Yeah, this is the first time anyone outside of our small circle has seen the film, so I don't know about the interest peaking with the president's approval ratings plunging, but like I said, I think that the film has become increasingly more relevant. And I gotta be honest, I thought, at some point I was thinking, well, we have to get this film done before the 2004 election. And now, you know, we're a few years late, but but you're still in war.